Imagine this. Tonight, as you drift off to sleep, something extraordinary happens. It's not just you. It's everyone. Every single person on Earth closes their eyes and enters the exact same dream. The same landscape, the same sky, the same inexplicable feeling of being both alone and together. When morning comes, the world is fundamentally changed, because for the first time in history, dreams are no longer private. Think about what dreams are. They're our personal sanctuaries, our hidden vaults. It's where our deepest fears lurk in the shadows, where cherished memories dance with wild imagination. Dreams are where we are most truly ourselves, free from the judgment of the outside world. But now, that sanctuary has been blown wide open. The human mind is now a network. Every night, billions of us are unwillingly plugged into this shared consciousness. You can't change the channel. You can't opt out. At first, it's a global sensation. Pure, unadulterated curiosity. The internet explodes. People are sharing their experiences, trying to map this new world. Artists rush to paint the landscapes they saw. Musicians compose the ethereal sounds they heard. Scientists and philosophers work around the clock, desperately trying to understand what's happening. Is it an alien signal? A divine message? A bizarre evolutionary leap? The shared dream becomes the single biggest topic of conversation in human history, uniting everyone in a puzzle of cosmic proportions. But then, the novelty starts to wear off, and the darker implications begin to surface. Imagine one person in this dreamscape has a terrifying nightmare, a flicker of fear. But in a shared space, that fear doesn't just belong to them anymore. It multiplies. It ripples through the consciousness of billions. A single nightmare can become a global pandemic of terror, an emotional virus that spreads instantly. Panic in the dream world leads to real-world anxiety. People become afraid to sleep. And what about privacy? Your innermost thoughts, your secret shames, your unspoken desires, they are no longer just yours. What if you dream of a past mistake? Now, the whole world knows. What if you dream of a forbidden love? It's no longer a secret. The very concept of a private self begins to dissolve. There's no longer a safe space to process your thoughts. Your mind is an open book, and everyone is reading it at the same time. Governments would be terrified. Absolutely terrified. They thrive on control, on managing information and public sentiment. But how do you control a dream? A single, powerful symbol appearing in this shared world could ignite a revolution overnight. A dream of unity could dismantle centuries of propaganda. A dream of chaos could bring down economies. Bedtime becomes the most volatile and unpredictable part of the day. The world's leaders are no longer in charge from sunset to sunrise. Power has shifted to this mysterious, collective subconscious. But let's not just focus on the fear. There's another side to this coin. A beautiful and profound one. In a world where everyone shares a dream, does true loneliness even exist anymore? That feeling of being utterly isolated vanishes. Humanity is connected on the most intimate level imaginable. Language barriers crumble in the dream. Communication is instantaneous, emotional, and universal. You don't need to speak the same language to understand someone's joy, their sorrow, their hope. Think of the creative potential. Artists from different continents could collaborate in their sleep, waking up with shared masterpieces. Scientists could solve complex problems together, their minds converging on a solution that none of them could have found alone. Imagine waking up with a cure for a disease, an idea gifted to you by the collective intelligence of humanity. The dream world becomes the ultimate think tank, the ultimate creative studio. And what about conflict? How could you justify a war against an enemy when you've just spent the night exploring the same dream world with them? When you've felt their hopes and fears as your own? The lines that divide us, borders, politics, religion, start to seem so flimsy, so artificial when compared to this profound, shared experience. The dream could be the ultimate peacemaker, forcing us to see the humanity in each other whether we want to or not. So sleep is no longer just rest. It becomes the most important, most powerful, and most dangerous part of our existence. It's where our collective future is shaped, where our shared destiny is written. It could be a utopia of connection and creativity, or a dystopia of control and psychic terror. The outcome would depend entirely on us. Which brings me to a final question for you. If you knew, for certain, that every single human on Earth would share the same dream tonight, what would you want that dream to be? What feeling, what image, what idea would you contribute to our shared world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the what if.